Hey, hey, how we doing? It's going down. Who's around? I'm exhausted. Pulled 8,000 mystery shards. Oh man, I've seen a few like that. Seen a few. How's it going, guys? Welcome, welcome. Casper, Tommy, Brad, Nathan, Cassander, Hammerheim, Vlad, Stig. Welcome, everyone. Swift cut, let's go. So I figured today, oh dear, today we're going to try and get some sort of plat readiness done on my main account very shortly. I've not done plat in a while, so it could be a sad experience, honestly, but I figured I'd give it a go. I've been wanting to do it for a while, so yeah. Odd one, how you doing, mate? Late. This is early for me, my friend. This is early for me. Yeah, it's Plat Arena, I would say, is almost like playing a different game. It's like this is me playing Raid. Plat Arena is like me playing a completely different game. Hey, Haunter, how you doing? HH, did you catch Ash's Void Shard video last week? No, I didn't see it, man. Why was it funny? I don't tend to watch other people's Shard videos, honestly. Yeah, just don't. Did I play Rat's account some weeks ago and reset? No. If ever you see Hell Hades as a reset person, it's just someone else copying my name. That's all. Right. Firstly, before we get onto my main account, 2 more Ancients looking for an epic to change my account. That's it. Enough said. That's all I want. Enough said. Just that one of those epics. Enough said. Just an epic. We Remix Gaming. Welcome to the Minions, mate. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Oh, dear. What a game. What a game. My account transformed. Oh, yeah. It's so harsh, isn't it? Anyway, don't dwell on it. Move on. Odd one. I'm just here sulking because of my bad luck on the free to play. I have 96 gems. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to get yourself an ally protector as well? Yeah, man. It's rough times right now. This free to play is in dire straits, honestly. Tommy Dashed. Are the ratings on your website based on rarity? No, they're based on quality in the game, Tommy. So it's as if an epic was being rated against a legendary versus a common. Like, doesn't matter. It's just how good do I think they are. Year of the YOLO not working out so well. Not for me. It's working out for pretty much every other content creator except me. Yeah, I really wanted one of those epics. It just would have... It would have made such a difference to the account. Right, let's move on. Let's move on to main account land. Yeah, Saf, actually, you're having a tough time too, mate. I won't argue with that. How's things, Saf? How was your stream, mate? Welcome, by the way. I don't know if you've come over from Saf's stream. If you did, I don't get view of that. But if you did, awesome. Welcome along. I feel like in 2023, the free-to-play will not last 6 months. Maybe. Maybe. Not because I dislike it. Not because of shard pools, by the way. It's just, if people have not got the interest in it anymore, I will stop doing it. That's pretty much where we're at. Get my dailies done quickly here. Oh, it's going to be a tough stream, I'll tell you that. So I was hoping to get Rats on to... you know, we've had Rats on a few times. Just doing a bit of kind of like flat level coaching, that type of stuff. Yeah, I think he's away. I think he's abroad or something. So we're just going to dive in and try and build some teams. I'm hoping to do... If I get my teams into a good shape tonight, I'm hoping to do Plat reset tomorrow. How did the poll work out for the ratings, 1 to 5 or 1 to 100? Yeah, I mean, it was slightly in favour of 1 to 100. Not like a deafening change, though. This is the thing. Like we're talking about it still. I know Saf's very, very pro going a rank between 1 and 100. You know what my problem with it is? I keep trying to tie it back to what level of player is most... It most uses the website for help in, does this champion do anything good? And I feel like the more complicated you make it, the less user-friendly it is. That's what I worry about. And it's just stopping me want to do it, honestly. It's just stopping me from wanting to do it. Because it's not the plat level player. It's not the end game player that comes to the website and says, oh, what does Hell Hades rate this guy? Does he rate him 3.5 or 4? You know... That's my challenge with it. That's my challenge with changing it. I'd rather watch you struggle on the free-to-play than play on a whale account. Jim, yeah, we have abandoned Twitch for now. YouTube is our new home. YouTube's the new home. Feels like we just generally get more people here, more people that play Raid seem to be active on YouTube. So Twitch is gone for now. I do have a lot of energy at the moment, yeah. What happened to Incarna? The team went for Web3 design, which basically means they had like NFTs in the game and stuff. And unfortunately, they kind of switched in that direction at a similar time where that style of game was under a lot of kind of crap focus, I guess, from general media and stuff like that. Plus, crypto went into the toilet, and ultimately they just kind of lost some of their investors. They lost quite a lot of funding. What are my thoughts on Pool of Dragons? I never played it, Alex. No idea. No idea. I did see some of the other guys that kind of doing a sponsor thing on it, but yeah, for me personally, never even played it. Okay, so I do have. I mean, I should have used all of this stuff during the last Clan v Clan, but I'm just busy. I'm just a busy fella. But I don't have much that's going to get me 6-star stuff. And this is really what I'm looking for now, is things that are going to help me on an arena setup. Untouchable potentially. Deception for sure. Maybe I'll run just... I don't have many charms either, so I'm going to run some perception rolls quickly. And then we're going to get into trying to build out some champions. You're missing the sacred for not finishing campaign. Yeah, I probably could finish campaign. Odd one. Probably could. How long until you can tell us your big news? Actually, really soon. Witching. Really soon. I'm pretty excited for that. I think it's going to be... Yeah, it's going to be very cool. I think there's going to be some hype in the community. I hope anyway. Or we'll see, I guess. We'll see. But yeah, it's going to be very soon. You already did with yesterday's announcement, yeah. What do people think? Raid MMO? What are you saying? Untouchable is useless now, kind of like immunity because of Stone Skin being better. I get that, but don't you still potentially run some champions high resistance, not Stone Skin? I don't know if you guys saw YST's video on the same topic as mine. It really made me laugh a lot. It made me laugh a lot. YST's video, it's so good. Just because he just kept building layers and layers on top. It was very good, very funny. I did see Brass Belt. Yeah, that was well done. Am I going to find anything worth rolling? Maybe not. I've got to say, it's quite daunting actually. Who created the video? It was a raid ad, Turtle. That was a legitimate raid Shadow Legends advert for normal raid. That's where it came from. We saw it a little while ago. We've seen it a while ago. I think Odd One might have been the one who saw it actually and posted it in content creator chat. And we were talking in HH Game. We were like, this would be really funny to do as a, you know, cheeky little April. Yeah, it's pretty daunting getting yourself back ready for Plat Arena if you've not done it for a while. It's like I said earlier, it's like playing a different game. Did I see Deadwoods? No, I didn't see What did Deadwood do? I don't think I saw one for Deadwood. Put his head on a champ like he was in game, did he? Oh, okay, nice. I did see Sam Solstice YouTube video. Yeah, that was good. How many teams are you building for a plat push? So, Brad, I feel like it's more... I want to build out certain champions that will form part of teams. So, I'm thinking, from what I'm seeing in terms of meta, Nekret's still heavily in meta. Rotos, Turvold as kind of like two different damage dealer options. Lydia still in meta. Ronda potentially to come in and sub in if need be. Something like a fast Arbiter with a lockout champion could be good. So someone like Arbiter with Warlord feels like it's still relevant. And then obviously I need to work on a defense as well. Defense may be more important than offense, honestly, because you don't want to just get hard wrecked 100 times and, you know, lose all of the growth that you've had. You build lockout to be first. Not in the ones I've seen, Saf, but that might be that they just got better stuff than I've got. What about sheep? No, I don't want to build any sheep. Yeah, I guess the one. So I was watching Rats. Rats build like a 440 Arbiter into a Yumiko. I guess so we could get higher accuracy Yumiko. Yeah, I know Sheep is meta. Yeah, I know that. I know. I can't do anything about that, though. I can't stop Sheep being the meta, so... Yeah. Could your Carl be okay for SB? What's SB? What's SB? Who doesn't have all those meta nukers? I mean, I can't think what SB stands for. SB. Not sure what SB stands for. Anyone? Anyway, can your Cole be a nuker? Yes, he can. I did a video on your Cole, like literally maybe a week ago or something. So yeah. Hey Phoenix, how you doing? Sand Devil, possibly. Can your Cole be a nuker for Sand Devil? If that's the question, it's not ideal for it, I don't think. But possibly, I guess. Righty's Raid, thanks for joining the minions, and Jim as well. Thanks, guys. Just tuned in over one void and got a Kempton. Let's go. Nice, mate. Yeah, so actually that's a cool one, Martin. Like, I've seen fast Astrolith into a debuff spread. I could definitely do that. The question is whether I'm fast enough to go first. And from what I see, there isn't really any speed teams out there, right? It feels like everyone is very slow in this meta. So is that potentially my best offense option? You know? Is that potentially something which I should try and focus to do? Can I guess Netcret would be a problem with that in terms of defenses, but from what I'm seeing, there's a lot of Marishka, like Stone Skin Marishka, Stone Skin, Ultimate Death Knight. There's a lot of Taras in the mix. Who else is in the mix a lot? Mighty Uko, generally in some sort of set like a Provoke set or a Stun set. So potentially that would be quite kind of cool. Why is Warlord losing value? Saf? You activate Taras' passive. When attacked, this champion's max HP will be decreased by 25%. Not that. When attacked, decreases the enemy's attack by 10% once per skill. So what, are you saying if Warlord locks out, all of my team lose 10% attack? Is that the way? Is that the way that works? Or just Warlord loses 10%? Oh, I see. Places a fear on all enemies from all Ogren tribes at the beginning of each round. This cannot be resisted. So if Warlord does his ability, potentially we get a fear on my team. Is that what you're saying? These two are so prevalent in like flat arena. It's mad. It's like mental. Oh, before he gets to use his lockout, it happens. This is just at the start of the round. Oh, it's start of the round. Damn. I did not realize that. Wow. Straight up puts a fear on an orc at the start of the round. That's mad. That's a crazy passive, actually. Yeah. Oh, that's why Shamal's been so popular. Right. Okay, I get it now. Yeah. That makes some sense. JDT. Thanks for joining the minions, mate. Welcome, buddy. I see. So Shamal then boosts, right? Okay, I didn't pick up on that. Right. So what do I want to do here? What do I want to do? Is it possible to actually just avoid? Is it possible to just avoid Taurus in a reset? I'm not. Let's be honest here. I've not played plat level. I'm not going to be challenging top 50. I'm going to be like trying to challenge around 100. I reckon 100 would be probably best case scenario. So bear that in mind, because obviously I'm not expecting to be fighting the top 20 guys, right? Most teams have got Taurus of some sort, yeah. Josh, what's this? HH, did you see the comments around your idea for the pick and ban phase? Yeah, I've seen that, Josh. I have seen a lot of people would rather ban at the end of live arena. I still don't agree with that, but everyone obviously has got their own opinion. That's cool. I don't mind people disagreeing with my opinion. The way I see it with this kind of live arena, if you go, this is my view, if you go pick 5 champions, both people get to ban one, I think it takes a lot of the strategy out of the ban phase. And I think it actually takes a bit of the strategy out of the pick phase as well. A lot of people, though, seem to think that they'd rather have just ban at the end, and they think that's the best way for that game mode. I personally don't agree with that. I think that's way worse. But the reason why I don't like it, Josh, is because like you've got 5 options, yeah? It means for pick phase, you've got to, let's say you want to go fast. Let's say you want to be a speed team. You've got to pick 2 speed champions. You've got to pick 2 damage champions because you've got to be able to hit as well, which only leaves you 1 spot for someone else, yeah? Say a drop defense or whatever. So if they, it doesn't make sense to me that that's the way that should roll. Because if you don't pick like that, then they just ban away your damage or they ban away your turn meter, and then your team doesn't make any sense. I just can't see that that's the best way to do it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course, like after pick 3, they might ban away your Androphon and then you pick someone else in for damage. Fine, but I don't know. I guess there's positives both ways, but I just feel like there's way less strategy if you just ban at the end. Crexy Girl, thank you for joining the minions. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Works that way in Summoner's War. It's not a problem. I'm not saying there's going to be a problem with it. I personally don't think that's going to make it as competitive as it could be. Right then, let's start looking at some builds here. Let's see what we can do. So I guess if I look at my teams right now, which are outdated, this is what my old kind of teams look like for plat. When I last played, I kind of had like a speed farm team. Interestingly enough, not really in the meta, kind of not in the meta. I then had a team that fought against people that didn't have like a strip or something like that, or a warlord. Yeah, it looks like this is like my go second team, I guess. I then had a team against hedgies. I specifically had anti-hedgy teams. Hedgy's not really a thing right now. And then I had a couple of kind of niche teams or whatever. Like this was, I think this might have been an arena defense team that I had. Probably don't really need 2 threats, but ultimately, like I had a bunch of different options. Now I don't have Taurus or Marishka. Okay, so 2 very meta champions are not available to me. I don't know how impactful things like not having souls for some of my stronger picks is going to be here. I guess we'll see. We'll see. Like, can I fight at a decent level? I think so. Can I fight right at the top? I don't think so. So I'm thinking for a team suggestion here. Obviously, Netcret for offense, I'm talking. I'm thinking... I was actually thinking Arbiter into Warlord, lock out enemies, and then like Rotus or Turvold for smacking. But from what Saf just said about Taris's passive is actually throwing me off a bit. Definitely feel like Turvold's going to be built out today. Rotus is going to be built out today for offense. Lydia's going to need to be built out to try and deal with some Marishka silliness. We're going to need to build out net crit for protection. I think I still need to build out a Warlord fast. And then I need to be thinking about a defense as well. So defense champions, I've got Ultimate Death Knight, Duchess. Is Mortu still a thing for like a damage potential defense? Is that still going on? Obviously, yeah, we've still got Baron as well. Baron for offense is still a... Yeah, Mortu's still in there. So maybe for defense, I could do something like Mortu, Duchess, Uko, one other, maybe Pythian. I don't have Harima, no. Don't have a Harima. Mortu, Duchess. I feel like Duchess is still worthwhile having in. Do you think a net crit in defense would be good? Yeah, this is it. A lot of people come with single target hitters, so Mortu's no longer seen as this kind of big trouble. A lot of people just come with single target smacks. I mean, I could do something silly like a fast Warlord on defense and just try and lock out the enemy, which might... I feel like I'm going to be nuked quite hard. Mortu with Ultimate Death Knight. Why would that be good? Yeah, Ultimate Death Knight as well. Yeah, good point. But then I've got no... Ultimate Death Knight, Duchess, net crit. No, Mighty Uko. Like, where's my... Do I even have a threat? Do I even need a threat? Is it even worth bringing a threat? Is it just, let's go super slow and make it annoying? It's tricky, isn't it? I prefer the idea of having a threat, but I'm probably not strong enough to really need one. Saf suggesting Ultimate Death Knight is a once in a lifetime, yeah. Okay, so let's build my offense first. Let's build out a couple of damage champs. Who am I going to use most? Am I going to use a speedy Baron nuke more than I'm going to use a single target nuker? So probably need to roll out some stuff here. Certainly in Stone Skin. A bunch of stuff that's just sitting around that hasn't been rolled. So I've been waiting for this day. Albeit, not really that good of stuff. Baron will sweep low plat, yeah. I've seen a lot of Rotuses built relatively quick. Odd one. I've seen in like flat level content, I've seen a lot of people building Rotus like 230-ish speed. Scrap gloves. My Stone Skin gear is actually kind of weak. Georgiad is cool, yeah. I don't have a Georgiad. Yeah, no, I get you've got if you're trying to do like a nuke with like a Baron, I get they need to be slow. But I've seen Rotuses specifically faster because he's cycling through his kit. I guess it like that I guess if you're going to get someone that locks you out, he's going to get through his kit much quicker. My stone skin generally is way more damage focused than defense focused. Quite annoying. I guess that's why these pieces are not really rolled up. Okay. So let's have a look then. Let's build out. So shall I go Baron first? Let's get the optimizer going. This is definitely an optimizer day, guys. This is not a day for eyeballing builds. So let's just see who I've got locked already. Make sure that we only keep people locked with their gear for champs that I desperately don't want to move gear from. This is also, by the way, a nightmare for my account. Because this is the day where I ruin a lot of my builds. This is why it's a scary thing to do, guys, honestly. Don't really want to change that crisp build. Don't want to change a Crizia. I'm actually wondering if this Warlord build's still relevant, you know. He's not that fast. That's not one. He's not that fast. But he is in stone skin. Might still be. Well, let's change it. Let's change it up. So Baron, gonna get a relook. 2 bolstering on need to keep same. Is Leorius in the mix versus someone like a Baron nowadays, or not really? Oh, Shinny, welcome, mate. We've got the King of Plat in the house. Welcome along. You might be able to give me some tips. Hoku, thank you for the donation, my friend. Thanks for the super chat. Welcome along. Okay, Necret's getting a relook. Seepy's getting a rework. Oh, you just see how many builds are going to need changing up. It's quite scary. Panicus. Probably won't take her gear anyway. Is a Surga still relevant in the meta right now for defense? We still seeing her or not really? Still good, not super relevant, yeah. Maybe I should just do unlock all. It's probably quicker. Do this. I don't. No. Silly thing to do. Don't do that. Don't do that. How many teams? I guess the question is, how many teams am I going to break tonight? Okay. Okay, right. Even Ultimate Death Knight and Duchess aren't super popular right now, really. So I don't have, Shinny, I don't have like Taras or Marishka. I was thinking for a defense, Duchess, Ultimate Death Knight, Mighty Uko, and maybe Mortu. What are you saying? Out of 10, how would you rate that defense? Okay, let's go back to what we're doing here. So we're going to start off by building out, I think we're going to start with Turvo, just for the fun of it. I was thinking Duchess, Ultimate Death Knight, Mighty Uko, and then Mortu as a potential kind of threat. I'm not saying there's not an answer to it. I just don't have some of the kind of the top tier champions for this area. Pythian over Uko, you think? Really? Right, let's go in for Turbo build, right. So 70% crit rate on a damage build. Thinking like 180-ish speed. Do not need accuracy in this build. Damage mode. None of this stuff going on. Do we still want stuff like revenge accessories in a Nukas build here? If I've got them. Maybe I don't anyway. I was just thinking, like, I want to have a threat in there, Shinny. Or would you say no threat? Just go... Would you literally go, like, 4 annoying tanks instead of having a threat in a or 2? Okay, let's build this out. So, going 180 speed. I guess I can just... Yeah, I can just throw on the buff here. Or is it battle? Crit rate buff. Probably want a reasonable amount of HP as well, do I? Or not? Maybe... Let's see what it actually optimizes out at, and then we can come back. We just check glyphs. Cupidus, Rotus, there's so many ways to kill some things. What shall I do here for blessing as well? What have we got? I'm seeing... I was watching a video that Raps did. He still uses Phantom Touch on Nukas in the arena, which I was quite surprised by. Is this still the way to go here, or would you rather take Lightning Cage?
Give me what I want. Give me what I need. Give me what I want you all over me. Give me what I want. Give me what I need. Give me what I want you all over me.
Bonus damage that ignores defense. Okay.
All of my body. Come on, give it to me. Come on, give it to me. I want your body. All of my body. Come on, give it to me. Come on, give it to me. I want you, na, na, na. All
So I'd be hitting for about 140k on an A3 here. Actually, his masteries are set for clan boss as well, so we need to change that. I guess I'm going to want to go shield breaker, right? There's so many defensive base champions out there. And then yeah, split down. Phantom Touch became more popular after the nerf, really? I think we're going to come this way into Ruthless Ambush. Still need Helm Smasher. I guess there's a good chance I'm going to be using a fair amount of A1, so maybe Methodical is actually not bad here. Definitely want Kill Street. Unlikely to have this going off. So I guess Cycle of Violence. Okay. Try it again. Pick the banner first, you think? Damn, my banners are actually, like, terrible. Absolutely terrible. Yeah, I'm in damage mode. It's because I've done, probably don't need to have this, I've got this up way high for some reason. Hey Flatley, how you doing? But yeah, I don't think it's particularly different. 316 crit damage, plus this banner's going to go on. Let's whack this on him, see what we get. Even that's not that good. I wonder if I've got anything better here. Just a faction where I don't have that much gear. Like I've not focused on farming it up. I don't know if I need reaction on my nuke because I'm kind of thinking that reaction gear would be better for my defensive champions. Oh, good hit. Right, so we've got Cupidus, give it up. This is where it gets bad. Raw Guard's giving it up. Cupidus giving it up. How many teams did I just break? Although, I don't really need as much speed as this. I'll equip it. Let's go into fitting room for it. It might be I can just tweak some of these things anyway. I don't know why Ruella's wearing such a good piece. I guess this was for when I was doing a clan boss build. (182) speed. Do I need to be as fast as that, do you think? Guess it depends how I set the team up, really. Feels like that's kind of quick. Are you going to use multiple comps? I'm probably going to try and build out a couple of comps, really. Yeah, Turvold's quite widely used in plat at the moment. Troll Shinny by building Garlo to main nuclear. I'm not quite as big a fan of Garlo as Shinny is. Saying 318 crit damage, 7.3k attack. Do you run Cupidus with Venus still, Shinny, or do you just run Cupidus because he's a good champ? Surely you'd, for an offense, you'd rather do someone like a Baron or something, right? Okay, Turbold locked in. Trouble is, like, the quality of gear from your first good build to your last, or to your next couple even, it starts to drop a ton. Let's see what this rolls as.
Flexing on the gram with your paycheck. Stop showing off them bills you ain't paid yet. Couture 101, this ain't made yet. My gang never plain, like we came off the same jet.
Okay. Okay, Turbo's done. I have used Cupidus a lot in the past. Static, yeah. Baron's become less popular, has he?
I know I'ma make it cause I need to. Feeling like Sean, I'm the Don. Hop out the whip, call up a valet. The way I be spending this money, you look like a ballet. Told her she could meet me at the chalet.
Back to the optimizer. So
never stressing, just addressing bank rolls. Sipping on tequila, counting pesos.
Fresh.
Never catch me public with the same clothes. The top is where my name goes. You can check the
lock Turbold out. He's no longer getting changed. Let's move on.
Told the DJ play my shit cause I know that we got a bop. But I ain't finna pass it, I'ma flip it, bitch, we got a lot. Tryna gas me up, but she could barely move the needle. Oppas always hating cause they tryna do what we do.
So I guess the next one I'm going to build out for offense will be Rotus. Rotus is quite I guess quite a unique style of build. Because he's he actually scales from HP and attack at the same time. And he scales kind of well in both ways. Like most champions have got one where they scale massively better than others, whereas Rotus actually scales very well in HP. You can actually build out a pretty tanky or tanky-ish Rotus and get away with it. So let's go damage mode here. Let's just reset this. Damage. I'm seeing a lot of people build these fast. Like 220, 230. They want to cycle back through Rotus. I guess this is mainly against lockout style champs. Does bolster and shield work together? Yeah, it does, yeah. Have I considered running Astrolith to Hanoraka? I have considered it, and I'll tell you the problem with that. Let me just show you something, right? And it might be that it's still worth doing. But let's say I want to do a speed team with that setup. Yeah, let's say I just want to go, give me as much speed as possible on Arbiter. Like, my best speed that I can get to at the minute is 388. Which, I'm not going to be up against speed teams necessarily, so it probably is still relevant. But I'm, like, so far away from where you would need to be fast in the game that it's crazy now. But that doesn't mean it won't work, because I could do... well, I think you would use Arbiter because you need the increased attack mark, right? For Astrolith's bombs. Unless you went... Maybe you'd use Sifi as well, right? But either way, maybe you go Sifi and Arbiter together. But doesn't make too much difference, right? It's still going to be... If I want to be quick... Balance... Yeah, so like I'm talking 391 then. So it's yeah, it's not something which I think I would be that confident just to pick up and try it like first week without seeing how these teams work. Pro Wave, you did Platinum last week using Arbiter Astrolith, yeah? And 2 Viziers. I mean, I think stone skin's way more likely than immunity gear nowadays. From what I'm seeing a lot of people in stone skin, not so much in immunity, but it's not out the question to run it. I don't know. First week back trying to play plat might be a bit dodgy to do that. So I'm going to try and push around 230 speed. What do I want to do here? So I'd like to... damage on the A3. See what this pumps out as just a straight build. Hey Trax, how you doing? Does Nishak ever get any playtime? I don't think so. As far as I know, in plat, I've not seen it. .7, it feels so low compared to what I see. It just feels so low. Hey, Kappa, how you doing, man? Am I pushing plat today? That's the idea. It depends if I get my builds done in time, honestly. I've been meaning to start building out my plat teams for about the last month. And I just keep putting it off because I think I haven't got enough time. So if I don't start, then I'll never get there. So I figured at least start on today's stream. We'll see how we get on. I think I've got a banner searching. Yeah. Mr. Cookie, I've done quite a lot of videos actually, like literally going through doing a full gear cleanse of like literally like an hour-long video. So definitely you should go and check those out if you're unsure what to keep and stuff. Because it's different per set. Every set, you know, you'll want to be looking for different types of stats. Okay. I think maybe I'll just keep that on. Reaction piece. Good old 3%er from your glyphs. Gotta love all that investment time in faction wars to get the 3%ers popping up. Baron's helm. I've already taken it off. Oh, there it is. It's where I'm spending most of my time right now, by the way. In the Sand Devil. So slow. So slow to get the stuff. Oh my god. Quite dull. Yeah, nice chest there. Yeah, for the other pieces, what we got? Cupidus's shield. And Cupidus's sexy ass gloves. Look at these gloves. These are not bad. Well, actually, they're not. They're good, obviously. They're not crazy. Check out. Probably my best gloves that I own are actually in bolster set for damage. Look at these. If only these were not in bolster set, right? Oh, man. Okay, what we got? Oh, it just feels like such a low amount of attack here. 4.9k attack. That's with... I guess it's because I'm not running attack percent boots. No, it is what it is. It's what I got. Hey, Christoph, how you doing? .230 speed, 4.8k, 4.9k attack, 52k health, decent amount of crit damage. Okay, let's lock in the Rotus build. I think next we're gonna have a look at a net crit build. I think this works well. Yes, it's okay. We could go attack percent chest. It's just I need good HP on him as well. Why do you want him fast? Basically, so Rotus is someone that cycles through his abilities really well. So if you get locked out or something like that, then you can actually cycle back to his A3, which is really what you want, pretty damn quick. And you also want him to be able to, because he doesn't get his block revive going for ages. Yeah, you want him to be able to kind of start taking down tanks like 2 at a time, really. Okay. Let's look at a net crit build next. We got the old sheet. See what I can do in bolster first. So I just want like massive health. What sort of speed do I want him? About 180 speed. Wondering if I might want to be running him on defense as well. So maybe we go with try and get reaction gear on him as well. Not a bad reaction ring. I don't have a lot, to be fair. This is where me absolutely hating clan v clan stuff lets me down. Bolster set is bad with net crit. Use protection instead. Really? I still feel like bolster's good, no? Like bolster with a protected shield. Yeah, I feel like bolster's still good. I think for a while protection set was the go-to, but I don't think that's the case anymore. Can you explain why you're clicking to equip the gear in the optimizer? Basically, so once I click equip, the optimizer then stores the changes that I'm making, and then I lock the champion, so it locks that gear. I could just hit live refresh and then lock the champion as well. Like, both ways works fine. I think it's better than Stone Skin, yeah, I think so. So we're going to be close to 120k health here. With like 3.5k defense, 180ish speed. What's that like compared to now? It's not actually that different from what it is now, but it is in bolster set instead of straight shield. I should check what shield set does as well, but I think bolster is just better. Although, am I going to be up against many people that strip my buffs? Is that likely to be a thing? Are we still going to be facing like Kaimars and stuff? Maybe we will, actually. Is net crit good in clan boss? Not bad. Yeah, I don't think it's his best spot, but it certainly could be useful there. Up against Ukos, yeah, I suppose so. See what the difference would be. No, I do want this. I was going to say what the difference with shield, but we'll take this. Okay. Fine. Crazy that I'm using rare pieces at my best. Back lift, 5%. Probably not enough resistance for it to really matter, I don't think. But it's the thing with resistance, if you're not pushing like crazy numbers, then relatively pointless to put on. Peace. Okay. What we got here? 117k, nearly 118k health, 3.3k defense, 182 speed. Is that the right shield? No. There's some. Better. Okay. We got a net crit. It is 25 second Spider 6 hard good. It's pretty good, yeah. Yeah, I'd imagine if you could do Spider 6 hard, you probably... It won't be much different to do Spider 10, really. Right. What else do I need here? So I'm seeing Lydia used quite a lot to try and counter, like, Marishka. I'm actually seeing Lydia in bolster set as well. Am I going to build a Yoshi? I don't think so. I'm not really seeing Yoshi being used from the stuff that I've watched. Wrong helmet. Oh, maybe it is. What am I doing? What did I build? Oh, that's what I did. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, this one. Thanks. Actually made him quite a bit slower though. It's the wrong chest as well. Did I just pick all the wrong stuff up? What's going on with this? Fun. This meta should be called Dawn of the Sheep. Okay. Don't worry about Lydia yet. That's top 50 players. Do you not feel like Marishka gets a bit further down than that? So should I be building out then? So far I've got 2 single target hitters. I've got net crit to protect them. Do I want to go for a Warlord lockout anyway, but build him in perhaps Stone Skin? Do I think Sheep needs accuracy? Yeah, it does. It would make sense that Sheep had accuracy, I think. Or at least it's changed a bit. Like, it feels like it's kind of dictating the meta right now. Fast Warlord, yeah, but... So Warlord's getting countered hard by Taras, right? So I'm just thinking, like, Stone Skin Warlord is dead. Is that just because people have got Yumiko, though? Because I don't have Yumiko, right? So... I'm thinking for offense, not defense here, by the way. Like, basically, I need to lock out the enemy so that my single target nukers could get going. Net crit's counted as well, is he? Is it undead as well, is it? Oh, okay, so I'd basically would need to just avoid Taras. Damn. Go high accuracy. What counts as high accuracy nowadays? 800 still doing it? $950, really? Bloody hell. I don't know if that's possible on my account. Saying that, I haven't. I guess it depends what you're talking about here. Like, I'm not going to be contesting with, like, the top of that. 300 speed, 900 accuracy. Yeah, that's not happening on my account. But I haven't done stuff like try to ascend boots and stuff yet. So maybe we've got, like, a gem waiting to happen. Speed on it. That's what we're after. A lot of people, they look at like the proper best teams in the game and they assume that that's what everybody needs to get to. Damn, that's a nice piece. And obviously that's not the case, right? It's, yeah, you'd love to be able to get to that high with any account, but it's just not going to happen. I thought I might have some stuff that's not really ready to go, but actually my perception gear is basically all rolled out. Okay. It's not really that quick. Okay, let's try do this another way. How fast can I be whilst hitting 800 accuracy? Still only 279. It's actually pretty low. I thought I'd have better than that. You have unrolled speed boots with accuracy. No, it's attack boots that I've got. Do I have a banner? Any other banners for him? Look at. Let's have a look. I do actually. I've got a second one here with a blessing at least, so maybe I can grab some more stats out of having a blessing. What do I want on a warlord here? Polly. It's not a high enough blessing to really get the benefit out of the stats, so that's not really going to do anything for me. I guess this is quite useful. Speed reduction. And it's not a lot, but it's quite useful. Whenever an enemy receives third buff instantly. Yeah, actually that's quite nice. This is one of the things, like, empowering with blessings starts to become pretty crazy, actually. Well, not crazy, just it gives you quite a big advantage in terms of stats, plus those like hard-coded abilities. Let's switch to the other warlord where I've got that blessing. I think should make a difference. So. Oh, that's what I was looking at. Banners, yeah. There was something else I was going to do. There. Okay. All right, what we got?
Diamonds in my girl, you see me shining. 24s on that Cayenne when we ride. Hey, now show me some. Show me some. Hey.
Do I take reaction here, even though it's in crit damage? Is it worth it? If we're going fast, we're going to run through it anyway, aren't we? It's probably not worth it. Got a real lack of defensive banners here with any accuracy on it. Silver's going to be done after this. Yeah, my silver, whenever I do a big rebuild like this, my silver gets wrecked. Okay. You've got your first 6-star, Emmanuel. Well done, mate. Congrats. I guess we should just check to see if there's any accuracy with speeds that actually roll. Can these roll accuracy again? I think they can. Yeah. But has. So I'd gain 29 accuracy there, which is quite a lot. But I would lose 10 speed. Technically, I'd only lose 6 speed. 6 speed for nearly 30 accuracy is probably worth it, isn't it? Dimitro, if I was like challenging for first in plat, then maybe. But at this level, I'm just going to be trying to squeeze my way into plat, I think, this week. I think that's probably worth, right? Does mean I've potentially got a bit more speed to play with. I'm at like 820 accuracy now. I might be able to go a bit faster, perhaps like on a piece like this. Maybe that. 276, 820. Pretty tanky. Actually not too bad. That worth an 8? It's probably worth a max glyph, is it? Is it? Maxed out accuracy piece. Oh, is it? Got a few. Maybe we should. What do you reckon? Got some sexy gear on that warlord, I'm not gonna lie. Killing Dotties like that, no, not worth. Not good enough. Do it, do it. Everyone else is like, yes, use your stuff. We're doing it. Oh, 4. Feels bad. Feels bad. Okay. Do we have accuracy here? Lift up. About that. Oh my lord. Don't you dare roll another 6. Goes 8. 280 speed, 820 accuracy, Warlord. Not too bad. Okay. So we've got Warlord, net crit. Warlord, net crit. Rotus. And Turvold built out. Who else goes into that team? Who goes with Warlord Lockout, Turvold or Rotus as the damage, net crit protection? Is it still just an Arbiter in that style of team? Who's or is it someone like a Duchess as a protective kind of offense? Cardiel, yeah, I don't own Cardiel. I guess maybe CP doesn't give me increased attack though. Oh, do I need it though? Maybe I don't need it. Is the resistance intentional? No, it just came up as extra stats. Need increased attack with Rotus, not Turbold. Yeah. Still don't CP with Rotus to clear any debuffs, do you? I could go Stone Skin Duchess. I need to build a Duchess anyway. I think maybe Duchess is better for me. Because at least I suppose I've got a Reviver and CP anyway. Maybe, I don't know. Discaimar. I don't think Discaimar's the way. Maybe we go Duchess. Use Lydia or a second Nutra as fourth, really? Is that just because everyone's going so slow? You don't kind of, once you've locked out, it's kind of yours to do the job. Rhonda, Ultimate Death Knight, okay. Maybe we go Lydia then. So Lydia will be, if I went Lydia using a decreased defense and stuff, obviously her passive is what she's best used for here. But I guess like the sheep meta is going to take her down though, right? Build her low accuracy. That doesn't sound good for me. So I need to use her for other stuff probably. Or do I? I do use her for other stuff right now. That way you're literally just using her for a passive, right? Interesting. I think maybe... Maybe I'm better off just going ARB. Yeah, I know Shilly knows what he's talking about. So if you had a second nuker as someone like a Rhonda, is that literally just to block out somebody like a Rotus? Why would Rhonda be in the team? I've already built my Rotus out, Jennings. Yeah, done the Rotus. Could build out Shamal. Yeah, Shamal makes some sense. Rhonda versus Ultimate Death Knight. Okay, yeah. Shamal would make some sense. I like that. Actually, I haven't checked my masteries on a couple of these. Good. I change his? Yeah. I guess you lock out Mariska as well. Yeah, that's true. Maybe Ronda's actually pretty OP here. Maybe Ronda is OP here. Locking out Ultimate Death Knight, locking out Mariska, locking out Brotus. Where's my Ronda? She's probably in the vault. Why Shamal for Arena? He just counters Taras. Taras is like all over the place in Arena defense right now, putting fears on people. Have I thought about defense? Yeah. I'm considering what am I doing? Ultimate Death Knight, Duchess, probably Uko, and then one other, or Necret and one other. I feel like I want a threat in my defense, but I don't know if I've really got the gear to create a threat. Low level gold farm, I don't see any Taras. Yeah, well, I don't really see any Taras, honestly. At the level that I play, I've just not done a plat. I've actually not done a plat reset since Taras was a thing. So it's going to be quite weird fighting this new champion, honestly. Just because he's so prevalent. Like, he's just so active in the higher level stuff. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to need to build a Ronda anyway. Let's do this first. So did you just go... This can't be resisted, so there's no need to worry about that. Just go straight full damage Ronda. I did see Sam Solstice's video, yeah. I don't think you need accuracy to land either of these. Can't be resisted, can't be resisted. Just go full damage, yeah? Boulanger, welcome, my friend. Wise T around as well. How you doing, mate? How's my Sunday been? Good, yeah. It's my brother's birthday today, or brother's birthday tomorrow. We went for like a bit of a family lunch, which was cool. And then, yeah, been trying to build out some arena stuff. Basically, I'm so far out of touch with the arena meta right now that I'm kind of building out some teams based on what I've just done a bit of research. Shinny, who's in chat right now, Rats, just a few of the guys that do a lot of flat reset type of stuff. I've just been watching some of their videos around champions that are quite active, and yeah, I guess trying to build out some teams that are going to make some sense for plat. If you got a Lil, he has his uses as well. Yeah, I don't have him actually. I'm aware of that. Yeah. Okay, let's try Ronda then. So what about speed tier? I want to be faster than a Rotus, right? Potentially. Rotus is, I'm seeing around 230 odd speed. So I probably want her to be kind of quick. I think like 240, 250. Is that what we're saying here? otherwise, how fast was my Warlord here? 280. I mean, most of the people I'm facing are going to be relatively slow from the looks of it. Most people are running like heavy stone skin builds, like stall type builds. Maybe they're like 250 odd. 250, don't need accuracy. Surprised to see Turvold used a lot. Yeah, or Turvold just hits so damn hard, right? It's funny actually, like Ronda and Ultimate Death Knight are both pretty heavily used in Bat Arena, like 2 free champions, pretty heavily, and Mighty Uko as a, you know, what do you call it, champion? What's the word? Fusion champion used a lot as well. Can I afford for her to be this squishy? 33k. She's going to end up taking the net crit protection. I guess I don't really want her to do versus my actual neuter, do I? Probably. So what? I've got a high HP Rotus. I've got 40 odd, 42k HP Turvold. Do I want it just to be higher than that? I think I'm going to want to go higher health. It's going to reduce her damage by quite a lot, though. Yeah, I don't know if that's worth it. Is it worth it? I can't afford really for Rotus to lose the protection of a net crit. I guess her main job is lockout rather than kill, yeah? Obviously, it'd be great if she kills, but that's not her main role. Actually burning my silver pretty quick here. That's a nice ring. Hey, Vincent, thanks for the super chat, man. Love your content. Help me progress my account in a massive way. I appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for that. Welcome along. I went to watch Dungeons and Dragons last night. The new film. I actually quite enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot, actually. Really fun. It was good. I wasn't sure what I was going to think. It's a little bit, I don't know, it's a bit cheesy. Some of the humour's a bit cheesy in places and stuff, but I actually thought it was good. Overall, decent. Not like a 10 out of 10, but yeah, it was good. Right, what we got here for Rhonda? Okay. Feels a bit better. Still, it's kind of low damage, honestly, but maybe it'll do. You know it's bad when it's like, it ends up giving you attack percent gloves. Crazy. Don't think that's ever going to happen. Yeah, I watched it in the cinema. I actually watched it, first time I ever watched, I don't know if this means anything to you guys, but on an IMAX screen, which is quite cool. Comfiest seats ever. Literally like that. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, it's good. When's it going to be a new episode for the D&D campaign? We've been talking about it. We're struggling to get everyone's dates together, honestly. But we will try and do it. It's just, yeah, it's been a pain. It's been a pain. We're all busy people. And obviously it needs to be outside of what I normally do, ideally, because I don't want to stop doing my normal streams for D&D streams. Yeah, it's, we will get it sorted though. Taurus rocking a piece that I need. That must have been for some sort of video that I did. This is a weird build, I'm not gonna lie. Really weird build. I wonder if I just go for a full piece protection here. Oh, this isn't the way it was going, but is it worth just grabbing the 4-piece protection? Does it matter? I suppose the buffs I'm going to have aren't going to be stealable, whatever, anyway. Could just push with one team. I was thinking actually, yeah, for week 1, just to get my bearings back. Thing is, like, last time around, I feel like there was more options in my head around teams that I could use to push. And I feel like the comps are perhaps a little bit more confusing right now. She brings her own self-shield. I'm thinking more net crit buffs that might end up on her. Is it worth it? No, it's probably not worth it. I'll just get the better stats. Oh, protection's only on buff sheetcast, is it? Okay. Oh, what a weird build this is. 53k health. Kind of works. I think it'll do the job. I didn't say I was going to E3. I said there was an opportunity that had come up that might potentially bring me to E3, but obviously with them cancelling it, it seems very unlikely now, which is a shame. I was quite keen on that. That would have been quite cool to do. So as it stands then, let's just have a think about this. As it stands, I've got... I guess bye-bye Hedgie build. Sad about that. I'm sad that Hedgie's out of the meta. So as it stands, we're going to have one team which would be... I don't suppose any of these auras really make a lot of sense here. Rondas will give me some attack. One team that would look a bit like this. Warlords. And Necret. So wish you could type names now. There we go. So one team that looks a bit like this. What's the thinking in? When is it Rotus versus when is it Turvold? What's Turvold's lead? Sure. Turvold versus Harima or Ultimate Death Knight team. Versus Ultimate Death Knight because the extra hit will still go through. That's what we're thinking, right? Are you gonna be wearing your headband when you start fighting? Not when I start fighting. When I get comfortable, the headband's definitely going on. When I start, I'm just trying to get in the groove. It does, like anything like this, yeah, it takes repetition and practice to start getting good at this stuff again. So we're thinking here versus UDK or someone like Harima. Whereas this one's more like... This is like more my standard team, right? Okay. Let's just build out a bit of a defensive set. So I want to rebuild my Duchess first. Let's just... I have two, I think. One's built for what here? So this one is built for Iron Twins at the moment. This is the one I need to change. You can run Turvold and Rotus in the same team. Okay, interesting. How are you handling Stoneskin? Kind of blocking out the enemy, wait until it drops off, and then blowing people up after that is my view. That's what I'm thinking. So as much changed here with a Duchess build. Is this something that looks weak right now versus what people would see as defense? Six-piece stone skin. Lock that. Oh. Well, ultimately, it will be for live arena when it happens, Tommy. But for now, we're talking plat arena. Bit more health. This is the thing. People are like pushing crazy higher health nowadays than I ever could before. Saying that, I've probably got better gear than this now. This is... I don't know if you really want it to be quick though, do you? But this would be a nice piece if you can pull that speed. Resistance is low. I feel like if I'm not going high resistance, resistance being low is kind of irrelevant, isn't it? Okay, let's see what the optimizer kicks out for me here. Yeah, I mean, people are kicking out anyone who's doing work that's going to deal with trying to lock me out or whatever. Unless I'm getting resistances up above 800 or something crazy, it's not going to be worth it anyway. PHP in stone skin. Is there even a speed that matters here, or is it literally just slower the better, faster the better? What are we saying for a Duchess in flat level arena nowadays? Slow as can be? Is that the ideal? Or actually are we trying to get around some stuff? Just slow, yeah? Yeah, I still can't actually get anywhere near. I guess at the minute I'm building out a lot of defense here. Probably don't need as much as that. Maybe they're balanced. Go high health. Let's see what we get with this. Yeah, it's pretty weak. My stone skin's pretty crap. That's obviously for a well built out like rotors or whatever. That's probably quite an easy one shot. Albeit, yeah, it would be. I did do an April Fool's video, Mohammed. I did. Try Bolster. I don't think Bolster's going to be where I want to go with her. This is going to be my issue. Like, my arena defense is going to be my problem. I did just use good bolster on net crit, yeah. Yeah, net crit will be part of this defense, so I think that's fine. This is a stone skin build I'm trying to do here. Where's the HP chest gone? What have I done here? Like, the fact that 4 of my best pieces of stone skin are rare does say something, really. And it's not like I don't do Hydra. I don't do Nightmare Hydra, but I do Hydra every single week and get like double chests for all of the other ones. I guess I didn't really get on the Hydra train for quite a while to be like actively doing it, but still. Stone skin work primarily based on HP. No, not really. The thing with stones, with the HP is like a lot of champions have ignored defense mechanics. So the idea with with high HP is that you can't ignore portions of HP. I don't have Harima, no. No, I did pull an awful lot of shards to try and get her during the last 10 times, but no luck. An awful lot. It hurt. I actually pulled 16 legendaries when it was on that kind of like 10 times and 2 times at the same time at the weekend. 16 legendaries, no Harima. It's harsh. Just thinking here, do I have any reaction stuff at all? It's worthwhile. No. Feels pretty weak, honestly. It doesn't feel the best. But we've got Net Crit, we've got a Duchess. So I was going to do Ultimate Death Knight as well as my third champ. People are running cleanse on their protectors, are they? Oh, okay. Ultimate Death Knight, where is he? So again, stone skin build. Anything else I need to think about with Ultimate Death Knight here? Same thing, right? Just basically super slow. I don't know about Pythian as the fourth one, but yeah, probably. Pythian, I could do Mighty Uko, or I could do some form of offensive threat. I don't know if Rotis could be a good shout in that. Like the Rotis I've already built. Is he worthwhile to throw into this? That there is some sort of threat in there, but still relatively tanky. Again, just want no speed, basically. Maybe Rotus just works in that defense. I guess reaction on Ultimate Death Knight, if I could do it, would be good because he's going to be tanking up hits for basically everyone else. Let's see what we can rework this into. What is my luck with ore, honestly? It went from an attack piece into an attack piece. You gotta be kidding me with this crap, surely. Okay, I don't have any, so it doesn't, I can't use reaction. Is revenge good here? Is there any reason why I wouldn't use revenge? Could use cleansing as well, potentially. Did it roll in accuracy both times? G-Man, yeah? So annoying. You think use it anyway, just even if it's a crappy piece, do you? I could give enemy termite, yeah, true. It should just... I feel like he should probably have this piece. These two should probably switch over. Give the bigger shield piece on Necret and give the reaction to Ultimate Death Knight. You'd go 3 times reaction if it's bad stats, would you? Beautiful. I think the next fusion is probably going to... The info will probably come out this week for it if they follow suit as normal. I think, or maybe early next week. But I feel like they might have a multi-hitting freeze champion coming out soon. I think... What do you reckon? Do you reckon they've got to do that just to make their kind of new content more relevant? Feels bad putting that on, honestly. Sub-Zero, yeah, that would be cool. But like some sort of multi-hitting A1, freeze champion, but freeze on the A1, multi-hitting. No, sorry, freeze champion with a multi-freeze ability. At least a 3-hit A1, and something like an ally attack ability. Like, if we don't, like, we need somebody that can deal with this Fire Knight challenge they've set us. Surely. Didn't actually do masteries on... I think Duchess might already be done. So what do I want here? What do I want for Ultimate Death Knight? Just check Necret a sec. Oh, why can I never see Necrit? Where is he? So he's actually... Do I want Bulwark on Necrit then? I think I do. I don't want Resistance, do I? I'm thinking like Bulwark. There's no point putting Bulwark on Ultimate Death Knight because he's going to be tanking hits anyway. I think Necrit should be tanking up. My friends. Fearsome presents for more sheepage. Serious? Is that what people do? Is that a thing? It is. I think my chance to sheep is so low anyway. What is it? 5%. It's probably not even worth, is it? Always go for more sheep. Is that actually what you do? Oh my god. What is this game? What is this meta that that's what you do? Wow. Sheep OP. Okay. I'll take your word for it. It makes sense, I guess. In its own weird way, it makes sense. Okay. So that's his masteries. Duchess, let me just check Duchess's quick. Duchess has got Bulwark on. I should really try to pick up a blessing for these guys as well, shouldn't I? Like, again, polymorph here. I wonder if I got it. What's the chances? I've got 11 and a dream. Done my farm for today. A few more. When you say should mid-game account go for the fusion, what do I say? Should a mid-game account go for a fusion if it came like that with freeze? It totally depends on the kit. I'd have to assess the champion as it comes out because it really's got to be quite specifically honed towards the new Fire Knight for it to be worthwhile. We've got freeze champions already. Basically, all of them are useless for, you know, trying to fight late game Fire Knight. Oh, we've got a Lille. That would have been cool. If that was Ultimate Death Knight, it would have been pretty cool. I'm not expecting to see it. I don't ever get anything from my wish list, so. The other thing I actually still need to do is fight my way up a bit in arena before I go to bed. This is the trouble, right? It takes a long time doing all your rebuilds and stuff. Like a long time. And you then realise that you've got to get yourself into a decent position in flat for it to actually make some sense to you know, to go for it. Right, anyway, what was I doing? Let's build out this Ultimate Death Knight. So we probably want to go. I guess I want to make sure that we take crits. Similar to what I just done with Necret. But eventually, I guess then I would go Fearsome Presence once I've got Polymorph on him. But I don't have that yet. So maybe I take... Maybe I just go Elixir for now. Yeah, the wish list is such a joke. Really? Don't really want to go quick. Don't really know what I want there. I really want HP percent, but no speed here on a banner. Obviously, that's not the sort of thing I would normally keep. Oh man, looks like I'm taking some speed. I don't really want to. Again, maybe we just swap these two over. I'll give that to Necret. I think I'll take that. Necret's the other one. Turns out I should have built Ultimate Death Knight before I built Necret. Freeze champion with enemy max HP. Imagine if you just put added to Acrisia's hits a 50% chance to freeze. Then you've got a champion that can deal with this Fire Knight. Then you've got a good champion, yeah. That sounds good. Okay, so trying to give me Duchess's build. I can't have locked her out. Yeah, you know what? I farm Spider. I probably sell stuff that I shouldn't be selling. This is the problem. I do farm Spider. I'm building defensive champs right now, yeah. Okay. Definitely need better stone skin. I definitely need... This is it. I'm pulling speed in when I don't really want to. But I kind of need the stats. Yeah, I need better stone steel. I need better stuff from Spider as well. But the thing is, it's not necessarily the better stuff from Spider. That helps. It's actually the kind of reaction on that type of stuff. I just probably need to stop ignoring stuff like Clan v Clan. It's 21 speed here. I don't really want to take 21 speed. Just don't have enough HP chests. Just re-roll one of these. Hope I get HP percent. Bit lame. This feels like I'm quite quick. 147 speed, 96k health. Not feel like a good build. Yeah, I need to do some work. This is the thing, like, once you start to realize your gaps, this is obviously the first time I'm building out for a long time in arena builds. Once you start to realize the gaps, you can then focus in on farming stuff to fill those gaps. Yeah, I either do this or I go heavily like defense. So I take something like, do I even have a defense? Or I could go like something like this and just lose a bunch of HP, I guess. Not that I've really got enough silver to do it. Completely lose the speed. Is that just better? Or we go into a defensive one like this. Lose 21 speed. I guess I'm only actually losing 2.5k health. It's not a lot. Actually not a lot. Maybe we do this. That feels better. Still low health actually though, isn't it? Anyway, that's gonna have to do the job. Feels low. Ah, the one time it throws speed. Damn this game. Okay. Ultimate Death Knight, Duchess, Net Crit, and maybe Rotus as my other defensive champ. I feel like he's quite easy to counter, honestly. That would only give me one reviver. That is that, or I just go 2 revivers and no threat of damage at all. If I do that, I could bring in something like a Pythian. I think that's quite... What's quicker? What's going to be quicker to farm? Or do I go with the Warlord? Probably not, right? Probably not. We go with the Warlord and lock out the enemy. I guess maybe that works. Does that work? If we got Ultimate Death Knight in there soaking up the hits, Warlord locking out the enemy, is that an option? Do I think stone skins become too much of the meta? I think so, personally, yeah. I feel like there's less variation of builds nowadays, certainly in defense. But also, what you have to admire, how many games like this have managed to stop speed being the only meta? Like, I don't think there's really any or many other games where speed doesn't just fly to the meta. And it was obviously in Raid for a long time. They have managed to stop that. Whether it's better, I don't know, but they have managed to stop it. Let's throw a couple of defenses in as if they were offense. Just see what happens here. We find a fairly decent damage team. Maybe this one. Carnage. So let's pretend like this is my... Let's pretend this is my actual defense, right? So we're just going to let it play. Who would I have in as my lead here? You. Probably Ultimate Definitely, yeah? Like this, like this, like this. And who else? Last one. Duchess. It's hard. I mean, it's hard to know by watching it in this type of scenario. Obviously, this is not what players are going to actually do. I'm not setting them up for their AI yet either. But don't want Duchess as the lead. We're not trying to go quick. In fact, we're trying to do the opposite of that. So Duchess in the lead wouldn't make a lot of sense, I don't think. Polymorph people go at the front. Yeah, okay. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, we're going to win this. It's showing that it's kind of tanky. Whether it's kind of tanky when people are actually, you know, using their brain to counter it is another question. You'd actually run Polymorph here, right? Speed the most important stat, but race to the bottom. Yeah, it's true, yeah. It has. It has completely reversed. Not saying there isn't speed still in a form of meta here. Like, it happens. It's just very different to what it was. There you go. Baron's just nuked me. Where it starts getting a bit scary. Kind of needed that to be a one-shot, honestly. If the purpose of him is that he's going to be threatening, kind of need him to nuke. Fairness, Ultimate Death Knight like hits pretty hard. I don't know. I don't know if that's likely to win many defenses in terms of like plat style players. But I mean, I guess the main thing with Arena, like, just don't want to be targeted a lot. It's not even that you want to win a lot. You just want people to not target you. I struggle with that anyway, because people like to target me just to say, oh, I beat El Hades up, which is difficult to deal with, honestly. Unless I just change my name, but I don't really want to do that either. Ultimate Death Knight really is a crazy champion though, right? Like, pretty nuts. But we're pretty hard to kill anyway. I mean, I'm not saying this team is going to be able to fly up in plat. I don't think it will, but I think I'm relatively hard to kill. That's a start. just feel like Necrit's such a valuable champion still. And, I probably wouldn't normally be fighting against a speed team with this style of team. So I'm going to play it through. I think this probably loses because this is not the style of team that this would fight against. Curious to see what it does though. If I actually went against a speed team because I am still going to lock them out. What's Turbold hitting for? 109k? Not bad. Yeah, there's always going to be a counter to a defense though, Eric, right? It's not like I've got the tools to just bring anything I want. How do we do it against the Taras? The Taras is our problem because he's going to fear Necrit and Warlord, yeah? So I need to see this interaction. Comes in right at the start. In fact, and yeah, it's actually brutal, isn't it? It's such a brutal passive. Rota's still the king though, right? Been the king since the day he was born, this fella. Let's see what it looks like against someone who's tanky. So I guess you'd want to try and take down the Reviver. Self buff. The double hit can go in against anyone. Not really a threat in this team. You're just wiping two out the same. It's so good, actually. Tanky team takes a dive. That's nice. Yeah, this is all well and good. It's just crazy how different it is when you actually get flat level teams. But damn, this team is doing some work. Turbo, you need to step up, my friend. Oh, this Gensin's doing some damage. Flippin' heck. Gensin was doing some work. Anyway, I kind of need to get my climb on. Genbo, I mean. Yeah, not Genzin. Genbo. Not Genbo. He's in your team, is he? Yeah, that was some strong hits. I guess this is the difference, right? In my previous like anti-speed, I don't have an anti-speed farm team here, which I need to sort out. In my previous anti-speed farm team, I wasn't taking those sort of hits. So I'm going to need to deal with that. I need to think about a team for that. I do before. So beforehand, I had like my Yoshi setup. Maybe I still need that. Maybe I still need just a straight speed farm to get through this stuff quick. In fact, he's still built as he was. I might be able to just make this happen quite quickly. Yeah, I mean, I can go Cupidus and Venus. That is definitely an option. Foreman, Hedgie, easy counter them. Yeah, yeah. There's definitely. I mean, there's tons of ways I could do it. Obviously, I don't really want to have to do too much rebuilding, ideally. Maybe I do just do a Cupidus build. Go Yoshi. I could go Yoshi Necret, build out Cupidus and Venus. I've only got one Hedgie, but I do have. I wonder if he's still built out. Or if I've stolen anything from him. My Hedgie was built in like as a full nuke, which is just such a fun way to build Hedgie, honestly. Yeah, he's still built. This could be. This could still work. Anyway, let's get him built. You not got enough silver. I can make some silver. Sell off some crap. Jupiter can hit really hard, yeah. So he's keeping those, keeping that. Gonna steal these new gloves of mine, which are absolutely banging gloves. Shame they're in bolster set, but still worth like whacking on. Am I gonna have enough silver to even do the build? Just. I mean, there's an argument to say a lot of my fights maybe should just be with this dude. Your best gloves are in a frost set, are they? Yeah. The Cupidus. Just recomplete a bolster set here. actually wonder if... Tell you what, I might just throw Hedgie in this. Because he might be able to one-shot some stuff. Yeah, this works. Why is Yoshi a consideration? Yoshi's really good for a go second team. That's what Hedgie can do. Old school Hedgie for speed farming. That's what we want. Yeah, Yoshi is really good in a go second team. He's not so good in a team where you want to kind of get your damage away. Necrit protecting Hedgie, yeah. Yeah, for that reason it might not work. I don't know. So there was literally 0 damage on that one. Why did Hedgie do 0 damage there? Stop being a sheep. Oh my god. Stop being a sheep. For Christ's sake. Just realised, like, Marishka bringing everyone back alive, so toxic, isn't it? That's what I want. Just speed farm my way up to plat, and then I can play with the proper teams tomorrow. Quite a lot of HP short, to be fair. Probably worth it anyway. I don't know, silver. Stop it. It is what it is. This music's called Imminent Danger. Probably about right. I do like the hedgy nuke. What stages of Sandel do I farm? I farm stage 7 or stage 24. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a bit of a plat push tomorrow, rats. I've been building out some squads. At the minute, I'm just trying to quick farm my way close. How you doing, buddy? You enjoying? Where are you? Peru? Do I remember Peru? I don't know if I remember that right. I know you're away. Oh, I should have brought my other team in for this. What's Arek's doing here? You are in Peru, yeah, nice. Yeah, enjoy it, man. Nice and hot, nice. Yeah, with Chembos, yeah, yeah. Live Arena, I don't think it's this week, but I think it's very soon. Yeah, I don't know exactly when it is, but I think it's soon. I've not set up the AI on these yet. Warlord's not doing his lockout because I've not set the AI up. Right, I think that's going to do it for the stream, guys. I'm going to just push myself up a bit higher in towards plat. And then I guess we'll see how we get on tomorrow. But who knows? It could be a bit of a ropey start. Could be a ropey one. Anyway, I'm going to set some AI ups and stuff. Yeah, have yourself a good rest of the day or good evening, whatever. And yeah, I'll see you on the other side. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. See you later.